Tensions rise as white South Africans consider U.S. immigration following Trump's refugee program offer. In a dramatic response to a recent statement by former U.S. President Donald Trump, the South African Chamber of Commerce in the United States, SACCUSA, has been inundated with over 20,000 inquiries, causing its email servers to crash. This surge of interest follows Trump's announcement that he would prioritize white South Africans under a specific refugee program, aiming to assist those he identifies as facing racial discrimination. Trump's claim ties into broader diplomatic tensions between the U.S. and South Africa, primarily revolving around South Africa's contentious land expropriation legislation, which could allow the government to seize land without compensation in special cases. According to Trump, this poses a direct threat to white Afrikaner farmers, a community historically linked to agriculture and of primarily Dutch descent. The Afrikaner minority's lineage traces back to early European settlers, who maintained a regime of racial segregation until the end of apartheid in 1994. The potential large-scale migration of Afrikaners could significantly impact South Africa's economic landscape, especially in the agricultural sector. Neil Diamond, head of SACCUSA, expressed concern about the resulting skills gap this might create. He also highlighted the financial implications, noting the high costs associated with the U.S. EB-5 investor visa, which requires a substantial financial investment from applicants. South Africa's foreign ministry has criticized Trump's statements, pointing out their lack of factual accuracy and dismissing them as insufficiently considerate of South Africa's complex history of colonialism and apartheid. The ministry also condemned the preferential treatment proposed for Afrikaners, compared to other vulnerable groups facing hardships in the U.S. Further complicating the issue, Trump has tasked Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem with prioritizing Afrikaners for refugee admission, though detailed procedures for this plan remain unclear. This follows Trump's policy of halting refugee arrivals, which he instituted shortly after assuming office. Back in South Africa, the debate over land ownership continues to be a critical and divisive issue. Many white individuals still own significant farmland 3 decades post-apartheid. Comparisons are often drawn to Zimbabwe's farm seizures, which some fear could be mirrored in South Africa, affecting stability and food security. The Democratic Alliance, DA, South Africa's second-largest party, has taken legal steps to challenge the controversial land expropriation law. As these events unfold, the international community watches closely, noting the potential implications for both South African and U.S. immigration and diplomatic relations. Thank you for choosing Satori News.